Hey, what's up? Hashtag Mission Monday family. This is Sam with MissionMonday.com. I've got a couple things on my mind that I want to talk to you about, but let's get to our mission first. Your mission this week, at least once this week, I want you to go up to somebody and say, hey, do you remember when, and remind them of a shared experience that you have. Now, I'm thinking about this for a couple different reasons. First of all, this last week, I had the opportunity to talk with Jason. Jason is going to be the principal at Buffalo Hills Elementary in Kearney Public this upcoming school year. But Jason reminded me that he and I have some history together that I had forgotten about. I had lunch with Jason at the Administrator Days conference, and he said, Sam, do you remember that I was in your classroom on the day of the September 11th attacks? And man, I remember that day super vividly, but it's been so long ago, I had forgot about that element. I was an 8th grade American history teacher. Jason was a sophomore student, I think, at University of Nebraska Kearney in the education program, and he was in my classroom doing some of his practicum hours. And man, we had a great conversation about just the gravity of that day and what it was like for me as a teacher and him as an aspiring teacher, and what it was like for the students. So Jason basically gave me the idea for this mission, saying, when he said, do you remember, and brought back that shared experience that we had. It's a great conversation about a very powerful, important moment. The other reason why this is on my brain is one of the things that Mark and I talk about whenever we're putting a mission together. There's 4 core elements that make up a good mission. Now, maybe you don't have to have all 4, but a good mission has at least one, and the more of the 4 it has. And one of those is time, shared time. Humans bond through shared experience. And anytime we are engaging in the missions, we're creating that shared experience. But this time I want us to remind somebody about a shared experience that you had with them, because it may have been really important to you and they might have forgotten, or you might have the opportunity to say, hey, do you remember when? And that person goes, absolutely, I remember that happened. That's always been really important to me. So again, your mission this week, at least once this week, go up to somebody else and say, hey, do you remember when you and I, and remind them of that shared experience that you have. That's going to be a pretty cool opportunity for you to have a really good interaction with somebody. The other things that are on my mind, first of all, I wanted to mention that I think a week from today, maybe not a week from today, a week and a day, August 13th, Mark and I will be speaking at the Summit on School Climate and Culture in Des Moines. There's been a scheduled change. Our morning session had not really been a morning session. It was scheduled for the same time as lunch. And I talked with Jake that runs the conference, and he was like, dude, that was actually a mistake. Your first session is at 10. So if you were one of those people that's headed to the summit and you're like, I want to get to that session, but I also really want to have my sandwich and have my lunch, no worries. Sign us up at 10. We can see you then, or if that doesn't work, I think we have one at 1:15 in the afternoon. The other thing I wanted to mention is on August 13th and 14th, we're going to be doing a free giveaway of the book, It Happens in the Hallway. That's the digital version. So we will tweet out a link for that. But for those 48 hours on all of August 13th and 14th, you can download that book for free. So if you are somebody that is at the summit on the 13th, hey, this is for you. If you were at Plainview Public Schools, we had a great meeting with you guys, and we're going to be talking with you guys the day after we are in Des Moines. Book is going to be downloadable for free on the 14th as well. And also, all you folks, this isn't exclusive to just Des Moines and Plainview. Anybody that wants in on this action can download this for free. So when you see that link, share it with whoever you want. The more downloads that happen of that book, we don't make jack squat for money on that. It's free, but it gets it in the hands of people on their e-readers. That means more people are engaged in Mission Monday and Kindness on the Reg. All right, that's all I have for you, except as always, it would mean a lot to me if you would go check out missionmonday.com, and I love y'all.